How are you going to drop that series?
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
Tough. And Heat, in their credit, they won a map today as well. They've kind of played themselves into this event. They're not, you know, first impressions are hard to win back over based on the first game they played against Ence, but man, they've looked all right since. Dia looks great so far with a shot onto Glaive to open up this series. Jumping, he hears the player in config getting down inside a sandwich, and he'll back off inside of the smoke. Config wants to get further and further forward. Look at the rotation already from Sampayas. He's going to be fully on the flank, but the bomb already planted.
Yeah, they've been able to find a couple critical kills. Astralis, excuse me, just the one critical kill as the bomb gets planted. Retake is going to come in. Diha and Snappy. Sampayas on this flank might be the saving grace for Ence. Here comes Snappy turning the corner. The timing's not quite there. And he's going to get into a little bit of a battle. Config right around the edge gets the headshot. That's massive. Sampayas now. His lurk finally into play, but it might be too little too late. Playmap goes down. But what can you really do about it? They're going to have to stick to defuse. Madden can't find it inside the smoke, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, gone indeed. Tried to swing out and take the fight as a result, but couldn't do anything of it.
On the bomb site. Guns are out for Ence. Op is out for Sampayas.
Far leg already toward the get right spot in mid. The lock and key. What was the old name for it in Strike originally when there was an event there, I think, at one point in time in the original Strike?
That was way back. I don't even think that version of Strike was ever played competitively. I actually don't even know how you know that there was an event there.
I know everything, Jason. I can tell you what you
that was patched before it got introduced to the pool. Well done.
Thanks. See?
You little Tribes players know a couple things.
I was gonna try and roast you in the 23 years, but I'll take that one. Hey man, Tribes was legit.
Snappy's pushing up, trying to cut the map cut a third off of it. Allow his teammates to have a little bit of information to work with. 5-on-4 and Ence goes passive. Valda just watching Murder Hole. Diha top con, that op is towards Ticket Booth. And they're coming right back at Snappy, Astralis. Early warning system, Valda will be able to rotate over and make it in time once Snappy makes contact. Although maybe not anymore, he's really moved out of position.
Off angle Snappy knows he's got to hit the second as well. Glaive can't do anything of it. Bomb down as well. Rotate, boys, I've got it. Nave, he's just trying to do anything he can to preserve the position. He does better than that, and he tries desperately on 13 HP to go after Blame F as well, but he's now, despite having 100 HP, against 4 players, and even though he's picked up the bomb, look what they've done to the map.
Yeah, well,
underneath, there's your first point of contact right now, and then they've already shrunk from middle, and Valda's gonna get the kill.
Yeah, he's just trying to save there as well. 13 seconds left as he's sliding back. Here we go, round 6. Farleg's picked up the op, and as the Des mentioned, top 3 player of the group so far. He was unbelievably good yesterday. Your heart had to break for him a little bit, seeing that kind of a performance still in the loss against Heat. Astralis would love to have a performance like that back and reward him a little bit better. There's the opening kill provided by the aforementioned Farleg. Madden goes down. No one's actually in the A bomb site. All the defense is positioned towards Con. Valda's trying to rotate over to seal up the gap at spawn stairs.
Dia trying to get through that smoke, small sliver to look under as he gets down lower on the stairs, but not enough on the other side to fire at him. Oh, that time it works. That time it works. He gets the perfect lineup against the boxes. He smokes Zipix. That's not planted. Did he see it again? That smoke didn't bloom. I thought he may have been able to detect that, but apparently not. He's still fired in, did a slight bit of damage, but that's when Config goes because he knows he's got to reload. It's an M4A1S, 20 bullets. That's it. Config doesn't have to count that high, which is probably good for a guy like him, but he still got the kill.
I think they've called the save. I think they're already bailing out. Looks like Valda might be rotating over to help Sampayas get through Murder Hole, but them all being locked out of it and with no player in connector, they don't want to mess with it. They don't have a lot of money. Got a decent amount of cash, but not willing to risk it all on a retake like this early. So Astralis double up on Ence's score. It's going to be 4-2. And it's Farleg who opens it up. Valda's going to be on catwalk.
Passive play from Dia inside that window as well, and he's going to call that there's smokes there. The problem is he has no information as to what they're doing, and they're going all the way to connector. It's catwalk. Cat to B, Valda's still in a good position, but they've rotated back now with Snappy.
Sunpias is going to be the one with a tough job to do. He's got to peer towards halls and peek over. There's one. That gives Xyp9x a route into the site. Volda's got to play bench. Needs at least one. He's got it straight to the head of Farlig. And now Xyp9x locked into halls. He adds another on top. It's Zip and blameF, who's all the way deep in middle. He's nowhere close to being involved.
In some ways, it's good that he peeked out to Catwalk and saw the players he did, because that immediately called the rotation back to checkers. Xyp9x trying not to burn, will have to fall inside of the site. Dia should have heard that. blameF, though, trying to come in as well. Has his back, though. He doesn't. Dia's got him. Instead, blameF along the wall was not spotted. Knows he's toward the jail. Good shot, I have to say, in return. 18 HP. But running? Oh, they know. They know, and they know he's low. He hears them on the chase, but Snappy gets the kill instead. One round apart again. Pius again in a different spot with the AWP in this round, tries to go aggressive. He got it. He got Glaive. We caught it late, but he actually got the shot down toward A main, and it's Dia that was back where he was on the catwalk, gap in the smoke. Dia we saw a few times yesterday have some pretty average movement in middle, but so far this time has made no mistake. He gets up on top of the fence to find that quick shot.
Yesterday he did run into the wall quite a few times. Yeah. All right, Madden, back
in his...
Well, that's very curious.
Yeah, why is he not considering that?
No one's considering that.
Like, it's still pretty early in the round, guys, and there's no information, but to some Pius. Dia. Oh, that is outrageous from blameF.
Bless my heart. That's a painful shot to take. Dia got to step up.
Oh, Farlig as well.
Nope, Deagles are on point. Oh no, what a stunning round. The sinking feeling inside Ence at the moment. This is horrible.
Outrageous shots. AWP goes down, M4 dropped. Xyp9x gets down the ladder at the right exact moment because he would have been spotted by Snappy, who still gets the kill in return, but a 2-on-2, and oh, that good nade, good read. Did they double that? They can't, so they're done the damage, but not the deed. blameF's gonna go back out and spam, try and take that aggro toward A main, and Farlig just needs to buy himself some space. Smoke's gonna help him do so as he reverses over behind Triple, but they are pursuing the position. He needs the shot out to the side, out to the right, not gonna get it, and there is a kit in play. Just barely gonna get this defused.
Yeah, take a deep breath. What a crazy round. Gonna make it look like a split. Smoke at con, smoke in window room. They want to pull some of the attention towards middle. Volda is very dedicated to catwalk, so it's going to be Snappy against 5. I don't think he's nade. Ooh, Snappy. His nade didn't even make it in the door. He flubbed that one. He was jumping too shallowly to actually see anything. He's caught very much off guard. Round's done. Saved.
Yeah, another 3-man save. Yeah, he panicked even on the throw when he realized they were that close.
It's because he was expected to see him way deeper, but the jumps weren't actually giving him the information that he was thinking he was going to be able to get. So when he eventually does spot him out, they're half the distance that he expected them to be at. And yeah, huge cause to panic at that point. Oh, okay then.
Shot. Xyp9x quick into the rounds. 10 seconds into the rounds. Already get the first kill. Ball the MP9 up close. They could potentially boost up the op. Did he see him? Nope, I don't think so, because they backed off that. Now some Pius actually has the advantage in this if they go back, as he's already set and trained.
Config's bailed out. No danger to that angle. Another smoke. You know what? Actually, where we come from, Jason, that is about as good as it gets for smokes. At least it's in the area, the general direction.
Exactly.
Madden in a lot of pressure. Gonna grab 1 and 2. Good find as Config jumps up. blameF, they know he's con somewhere, but he has yet to make his play. Smoke plumes a little bit late, so he slides into it.
This is kind of cool because Snappy's actually okay. He's backed off. I was gonna say forward to that pillar, but in the smoke, which means he's not seen. Which means if that dissolves and they're not looking, he's gonna get a freebie. Madden turns around again, a hat trick for him as he finds another. And he might not be done there. blameF, though, gets Snappy. This is where he has to find more. Madden still has that smoke to cover him off. Volda's slowly working closer with that SMG, but now the utility will try and pick him apart, and they're so focused on him that he's going to get not only the 4th kill for him, but Volda able to get blameF as a result, and it's now 1 round apart.
Since then in Group 2, they haven't a whole lot to talk about them, so good to see them challenge and come back here. Fast pace towards the A bomb site, but Madden up in Palace. Nobody to deal with him, and that's an impossible angle to handle on that kind of a pacing. Farlig and blameF, the only 2 remaining.
Let's see if Volda can close out on blameF. There's now Flame F burning alive. Valda's got the shot in the backside of him and just wanted to find. It is the prince in the palace himself.
Oh, he's so screwed. Poor guy. Nice shot on the first.
Nice, he's acing this.
Ooh, okay. Nope. Ugh. No longer.
I believed. And nades to the site. Snappy. He sees them this time. Bit better on the jump bit earlier. Good damage. Ooh, me. Farley. How's he still? Okay, you gotta trace him there, bud, Snappy. And he does get the kill eventually, but Mile Might left it late, left it long, and left Farley on low HP. Taking it toward the jail. He's gonna double it up. Up him. You should have had him when you got the chance. It's Dia that's got to wrap back in. Nade's gonna bounce. He knows there's one up close. Oh no, it hit the other side of the door. Oh, Dia. Those damn doors again. And he can't get the kill on Farley, who seems to be elusive in this round. He might even get the final kill. He does. 3 on 12 HP. And it's going to be 8-7 Ence at half.
They get the benefit of it at the end of the day. Here's the pistol round. Jumping out. Utility is out. Up the A ramp we go. Glaive and Dark. Oh, so many distractions. So many people pulling attention away from him. Good turn from Sunpius. Better from Dia. Double headshots. Bomb site cracked open. And Config surely going to go down next.
Yeah, wow, we got blocked by his teammate. Still gets the reload in. Config was doing the same. He's able to come back in and get the shot. Xipix. One further kill, which will favor him slightly in the post plant because it would have been a 4-on-1. It's not going to matter. Diaz got the kill into his head, and it's now 9-7 for Ence. Snappy with a nade lob.
They're heading right. They're heading right for the stack. This could get spicy. I mean, more often than not, these still just get wiped out because it's unarmored USPs. But let's see what happens here. Give him a puncher's chance.
Oh, Madden. He looked away. He actually got back on it. Pistols, thankfully, in the corner was not enough to do much to him. So Config gets the return shot. Watch the dink, though. Xipix jumping and then getting back toward the van is able to find Valda. Snappy's come in through the window of checkers and wraps in behind the site. Not aware, I think, that there's a player in jail. And Blame F's gonna break out. Warden, baby, I'm calling for a lockdown. Sunpius is locking it down. He's gonna get the shot 10-7.
That's so close. It almost looked like Ence wanted to call that off to a certain extent. I thought once they... One flashbang would be great, just to take Config off this angle. Otherwise, Snappy's in trouble. Sunpius who drops first, right into the crosshairs. Smoke to hold off the palace prong of this attack, and it works perfectly. Valda and Snappy backing away. They don't want to mess with it. There's a little bit of a gap that Dia wants to mess with. He's lucky, though. Glaive saw a toe. Little slow to react. Good shot from Farleg. 5-on-3 for Astralis defense.
Glaive underneath the shadow position. Smokes out. That'll cover the palace doorway. Dia's only going to have vision for a moment. Config. He looked in the wrong direction at the right time. Or the right direction in the wrong time, depending on how you look at it. Glaive back down away from the flames, but they've done damage. The nade will do more. Glaive does super well, actually, to dance around that and come out still with 26 HP. More Molotovs going his direction. All he's doing really is baiting out the T utility and using that to his advantage on timing. Dia, this time, is the last alive inside Palace.
Yeah, wonderful round from Glaive. Such a nuisance. Only gets that single kill so far. Actually, all 4 kills spread across 4 different players for Astralis, but they were focused so much on clearing Glaive from any position on balcony, underneath balcony, and it just never pans out. Also, the other side of that coin, too, is Ence know that there's a double op setup in play, right? They saw it in the previous round. They can just kind of assume that they salvage the second AWP. What kind of a tactic does Snappy want to have? It looks like they want to go fast up catwalk, Dia. Ooh, gonna find Xipix, who's going for a push. Leaves Config alone. Good shot, but Snappy, meanwhile, swings wide on Blame F. Transfers to the M4. He might think that window is clear. Farlig is ready and waiting. Sound cues. Oh, Farlig's done for.
Gun barrel showing?
Nope, up over the top, up over the top. There we go.
Right, I thought he was gonna get before that. I thought you were gonna say Snappy was gonna get it, but inside of the vent, it still goes 1 for 1, which is not the worst thing in the world, but Config now will take over that position in a 2-on-2. Some pious, Config, that's ridiculous. I think he was trying to jump toward the fence and saw it at the last second, so he falls toward middle. Madden, he knows, was the player that was up toward the vent. He's gonna reposition, and he's gonna make no mistake on the shot, 12-9.
Those are fast adjustments. First kill for Blame F, that's from Con. Ooh, he wants to get aggressive. Oh, he's gonna blind himself, or he's gonna have a teammate blind him. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with Xipix, who goes down after the flash, after the disastrous team flash. 3-on-3, this is dangerous. Glaive is reloading. Madden couldn't get through the smoke in time. He really wanted to punish it. It's Diha's turn. Tech 9 sliding through. Glaive aware of the possibility, but ooh, can't handle it. Diha hits him right in the brain. Now both AWPs in play. Oh, this play from Valda. This lurk from Valda is everything. Smoke to put out the Molotov. That AK-47 wants to challenge, and Diha's got it. Now Valda in such a strong position, but Farlig does the only thing he can do, which is just duck and hide.
It's usually the only thing I can do too, except it's not in a 1v2, it's in a 5-on-5. All that
This is actually such a cool play.
Yeah, they have no idea. Oh, he's a little bit late to the bomb, but now he knows he's got some time on it. He's gonna go straight. He can't hold it, you're right, no kit. He needed to deny that. Oh, he doesn't even know that Dia's low. It doesn't matter, he's got the AWP or the pistol, he's got the shot either way.
God bless. Way too close for comfort, but
Smoke in the window again. And Glaive inside of that smoke doesn't matter. He's got his lineup for the incendiary. That'll give a bit of confidence to Blame after maybe push up toward top middle. Shoulder peaks therefore required. That's why Dia on the knife looking to do so. That's gonna go all the way on this. Absolutely gonna peek. Boy, he can't hit the shots. Probably best to just, oh, he can't hit the nade either. Oh dear.
Yeah, well, if Config can hit the op shot like that, who the hell cares about the rest of it? That's a slim gap. And again, Ence have to play with the man down. This has got to be so frustrating for Ence. So frustrating for Snappy. This time he's the one to take the death, but also remember, very new team. Two new players coming in. A lot of micromanaging, you imagine, for Snappy. A lot of things pulling his attention away from his own game, and a lot of things going wrong now as Madden just glances to line up a smoke when they choose to peek. That's a death slam. That is definitely a death slam.
The drop and pre-scope was the play. Bounce nade. They don't know Blame F's here. Oh, they're going to check it anyway, though. Dia does well to think that. Because some pious gave away a noise cue that maybe would have given them a chance if Blame F had them walk any further. Valda trying to spray through the boards to catch someone off. At Shadow, lobs the nade down. Not going to go far enough to do anything to Glaive, and Farlig is still holding the position behind at A-main. Cover doesn't matter, so Pius sneaks out. He's tagged, legged down to 13, and that'll be enough for Glaive to at least collect. He's got the headshot position on the box, and Valda does not have the balls to go through the smoke and try and capitalize.
Round's over, 14 seconds. He's just going to give it up. He knows he'd have to fight Glaive, and he knows everyone else is going to be here as well. There's just simply no point in throwing your life away, so he'll save the AK-47. But this is a scary situation now for Ence. In this 6-round run that Astralis has gone on, Config has jumped over towards Catwalk, playing anti-flash. As soon as the next one pops, he's going to be peeking with it, trying to grab Snappy as he crosses over towards mid-boxes. There are the flashbangs. Missed opportunity, missed shot. It was a jump over his crosshair.
Smoke. Keeping Glaive alive. There's your cloak of invisibility, Jason. We got 2 of them today. We just need the resurrection stone, I think you said. It's the 3rd.
Yep, that is the 3rd. Thank you for bringing that back up.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure what it would really be.
Doesn't happen. This ain't PUBG, buddy. You ain't coming back to life when you're dead. Blame F looking for the backside of Pius. He'll get it as he gets blinded up, but he's going to come back to vision, realizing there's not much else around him for teammates other than Farlig, who has the AWP inside checker. Blame F. Somehow switches positions. Farlig's got 2. And Dia's left alone at the jail, and I don't know if they know that he's here yet. He's given that up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Fired too soon at Blame F, trying to pull him back, and now everyone's going to have his attention firmly on that position, even including Glaive, who arrives late to the doorway. Good start for Dia. Knows where the second one is, knows the op was in the window, even tries to go for the spam. And he even got Farlig with that. Has no idea, though, where Glaive is. He could not connect fast enough. That would have made it a very, very winnable situation, despite even being on 9 HP.
Time is an issue.
Bomb is down as well, so he's got to go to that with 16 seconds. He grabs it. He's completely unaware of where Glaive's coming from. I don't even think he realized that was the second player he shot at. I think he thought that was Farlig again that was peeking from the door based on the timing, and Glaive will walk all the way in 6 seconds, and it's over in favor of Astralis on 15 rounds now.
Yeah, can't blame Dia for that one. That's a great try. Good job from Farlig. 2 very timely kills, but it's Blame F who does all the heavy lifting. Counter Molotov as one comes into his position to make sure the plant can't go down, and switching to a different pillar. Farlig just does great work playing off of him. 3 chances for Astralis to close out Mirage. Let's get it on.
I'm down with it. Farlig late, okay, with the incendiary, but it does do what it was intended. It forces him out behind the box. He hits the shot. Madden will recover that situation, making it a 4-on-4 by getting a shot and kill onto Glaive, and puts blamef into an awkward position at Shadow, where Madden will collect him as well. Goes down to 20 HP, but 2 kills for him. Farlig couldn't hit the shot toward A main.
Madden's made it to jungle, but Zipex knows. Bomb being planted. And Astralis is patiently waiting for the flank from Config.
How patient can they be, though? Because even though they know Madden's gone through, they've got a flank of their own. Zipex didn't expect him to go that far, and they've read Config. I think Ence, they're going to survive this one, 15-13.
All right, then. All right, here we go. Plenty of money for Astralis to buy up into the next round. It's after this where it starts to get a little bit sketchy. Just down to 2 more chances. Finally, Ence make it work. It was, what, 8 straight for this Astralis defense to get to 15? And Ence put a stop to him here. Good aggressive play from Madden. He's had some unfortunate fights throughout this game, but this time, he just keeps pushing forward. Op's still an issue, though, for Ence. They've taken so many scalps. Config calls off the catwalk jump, which might cause problems because Ence is looking to pop real quick at a timing towards the B bomb site. Zipex is the only one here and nobody else is even close. Config will take some time to turn the corner at catwalk. He's just spun now, a little bit blind. Zipex, one has already dropped past him. One's already in the bomb site. They still don't know this position. Doubled up and Zipex almost adds on top of it. Config still alive on catwalk in a 4-on-2.
blamef's gonna go straight into the flames. Sacrificial, but couldn't get the kill. They still have the advantage heavily, but that HP is draining down as Dia finds Config as well. So bomb gonna get planted by xantares. blamef's gonna rotate the long way around, having not found that first attempt. And he might be too slow on this. 23 HP, man, he's gotta go. Farlig's looking, he has no information yet as it falls to a 2-on-2. Bomb halfway through its life. He has put a shot toward the jail. He's going to put a nade on it as well, and that's going to put Dia out of contention. It's xantares who's going to get aggressive with the AWP, but Farlig's ready for that. He saves the round himself, and it will be the game as blamef cuts the wires and cuts the life out of Ence on Mirage.
We wanted the same Farlig that we got yesterday, and I think we did here on Mirage. 23 kills for Farlig, 24 for Config. The double op setup on defense was an absolute nightmare for Ence. They had no answers, no solutions, and they used all their timeouts trying to figure it out and just couldn't get it done. Config and Farlig were hitting some shots on that, and we know on Dust 2 that can be even more impactful. And obviously a map like Dust 2 for Ence, a team that obviously, as we mentioned, brand new roster, 2 new players coming in, obviously easier to manage some of those strategic hiccups.
And even though this is Ence map choice, yes, you're right, the double op setup can be prevalent on this map. So can a mid push, but right now, Dia, man oh man, they said it on the desk, this is the guy stepping out the shining light of the Ence atmosphere right now, and he certainly shows off once again. He gets 2 kills. They're gonna run it long, knowing the situation. Ooh, second smoke doesn't really do very well, does it? The flash aided to help him get across, though, because Config couldn't quite see through the gap that he now has. Lots to work. Oh, we didn't see them switch back, though. He's still gonna go through. Manages 1, gets information there's 1 more on the ramp, but Farlig has battle to do against Dia, who's found his 3rd of the round, and Zip's gotta zap everyone because he's got the first on Dia, but bomb is planted, and he's a long way to go to get to it. Not so much in distance, but certainly in terms of challenges. They're all going to face him. Okay, hang on. He's got the second. Now he can start to sneak his way in, look for the headshots. If he gets a little further, he'll actually isolate this down to a further one-on-one situation as they're not willing to peek. He'll be too far up for them to jump, you're right. He hasn't gone for the reload. He's managed to get low on some pies. Now he'll reload as he runs around. They know he's dropped. He tries to use the box to get up. He quite landed, but now he's done the damage. Nearly switched it over. Some pies was on 40, but it is a one-on-one-one.
But M4's across the board for the Astralis side of things. Galil's still that scout in the hands of xantares. He hasn't upgraded quite yet.
Shot, no. xantares didn't get there the first time, but Config walked back out and gave him half that mushroom hat to fire at. Enough. Trying to look down the same position. Boost xantares, look to catwalk, see if anyone's going to get aggressively toward that angle.
Where do you find the equalizer now if you're Astralis? You're hoping someone's going to give you a shot with that boost on catwalk, someone from lower dark to come out.
Zipex has to be pretty careful here. 3rd flash, they just go dry. Laser beam of the M4A1S is going to win that duel.
He's fortunate to get out of that one with his life. Glaive making a play as well. moving into lower dark just now. Him and Madden are going to clash any second now. Glaive looking for it, clearing the stairs. Timing is everything. There's the head. Oh, can't control the spray. Madden is definitely going to clean that one up. And Diha with another double kill out towards long. It's a 2-on-1. And they know Zip was at the A bomb site, so they try and bug out towards the other side of the map. Zipix almost had the timing. Tags Madden down to 16, but can't complete it. 3-0 for Ence.
Watch config rotate from catwalk now down through CT. Madden's going to jump up and head in that same direction, but from a T perspective, so they get closer to the bomb site as a result. Turn our attention toward B. There's a bit of a push going on, but there is a hold on that as well, because Volda's still here. So even though they want to try and shrink the map down, Volda is going to be ready. And not only that, he throws out a bit of utility. That's discouraged. Dia gets the opening pick, and suddenly Astralis, any chance they had to be cheeky, is getting cut off, including that of Zipix now pushing it long.
Ooh, good frag from Farlig. This is a chance. They lined up. Couldn't get the headshot fast enough, but BlameF is there. One more ready to jump up on top of the box. Oh, this is a battle. It's a grueling battle. Glaive has one, but swinging from top mid is going to be Snappy to save the day. It's all on BlameF. 1v2. Flames and grenades. He's found another kill, and it's just Madden.
This is cheeky because he acts like he's going back through the door. He has the advantage here. Madden doesn't know he's there, and he sees the head. BlameF gets both. He just barely pulled that one back off, and you're right. That was an awkward battle on the box. Config boosted up as well. Flash, drop peek. Nah, not likely. Not with Snappy there in the AWP. Sampayas, the other one, moving up middle. It's gonna win out that same peek again.
Yeah, it was config last time. I don't think Farlig realized what had happened, but that's obviously a great peek as Sampayas slides to his right.
Trying to fall off to the pit. Now this is interesting because you have two in the pit. Zipix is your long player. He's been here every time. The Glaive just, okay, he didn't. I thought I saw utility go out, and I was gonna say that gives away the game, but they still managed to make it work. They lose Zipix, but Glaive's still battling. I think he's unaware of the fact that they have got the smoke down, and Volda's gonna be approaching. That smoke's got a timer, but BlameF was aware of it the whole time. That's why he wanted to go there. They had strength in numbers, and Sampayas forced to retreat.
What a great hold from BlameF. That's his third kill of the round. The initial two, he's all on his own on catwalk. Picks off the first AK-47 player, challenges the op of Snappy as well.
Once again, config is the op that's at B.
Yeah, and the timing of this nade is going to be brutal. Yeah, this is perfect from Glaive. Oh, that does so much damage. Config shuts down the first, so they really want to go forward. They've just used like half their utility to just lose a player and make no progress, and now they've called it off. Sampayas looks like he wanted to try and work with these smokes. It's not there. Back out mid, but there's 3 defenders on this side of the map now.
Config. Gonna go aggressively out toward middle. It's bold.
It's something.
Bold play, Cotton. See if it pays off. So far it hasn't, because they've dodged the wrench. BlameF. He's only good for one. Config, you gotta hit these shots, man. He does it on a drive-by with the USP, but his back exposed. Sampayas has the sight. Any of those hit, you have a different scenario, different situation, and Sampayas now in the AWP will flash over the wall as Zipix and Farlig have to try and take back the site.
Oh, this should have been, I hesitate to say impossible, but a very difficult round to lose, but they've managed to find a way. Tough retake at hand now, 2-on-2. Zipix snaps over, finds Volda. But now it's Sampayas in the back of the plat with an AWP. 2 kits in play for Astralis.
And they clearly have revealed that they don't know where he is by flashing toward the tunnels, but config. Zipix is smart to it and checks that position, so they'll go 6-6 now.
8 of the last 9 rounds in the favor of Astralis. Config and BlameF are dedicated to this aggression.
Love it.
But Ence know it's here. Madden's about to wreck their world.
If Madden pushes forward, he'll find 2 kills. There's the first. Okay, only one though. Are they gonna check this? BlameF got the tank in return, tries to go for the pre-fire. Madden does come back around. That brings Farlig out though, so at least they get one back. They claw one back from that position.
I'm so surprised Astralis never really considered that, considering Sampayas took the shot. They had to have known he was going to call out. There's mid-aggression, watch for a lower push. Neither BlameF or Config really even cared about the potential for someone coming behind him. 3-on-4. Ence looking to keep this as close as possible going into halftime.
Jumps Snappy, doesn't show his feet, gets up on the Xbox, Molotov down. And he'll continue forward onto Catwalk, bomb in that direction as well.
No one's at A quite yet. Xyp9x and Glaive have to find the courage to rotate over, or have to find the information, or just have to gamble.
Xyp9x does catch Volda.
They know that's a long player as well.
Well, that's the charge as well, because now, yeah, you're right. Not only is it the long player, but they've got to go because they're slowly encroaching upon middle, and Xyp9x gets locked out down below. Molotov on the ramp. He's got to wait for his teammates and wait for a flank, a long flank. They're going to put Glaive in that position. He's going to try and come around. Knows the bomb was just planted on the platform, so crosshair placement in that direction, but a smoke in the corner makes that more difficult for him to see. And Snappy's going to try and look underneath of that. No one to go boosting on top of the elevator yet. Xyp9x is going to crouch right around this. He's going to be the first to show up. That smoke's going to benefit him. They re-smoked it, and he sneaks in. It's Glaive that got the shot. Xyp9x would have been dead to Snappy, but instead he finds Dia. It's all in some bias, and he's taken out by Farlick. That is a heck of a retake.
That was Farlick down low. I don't know if he even saw him. He might have just shot with the Molotov landing. What a retake. Astralis looking good so far. Let's see how the T side goes. Dia just tapping into the smoke, not catching anything. Madden close up with dualies, gets dropped. Lame F. Nice double. Immediately flash into the sky. They're gonna turn the corner. Sunpias has so much to do. Can't get anything done.
Config nails the shot over top of the boxes. And Astralis, keep in mind, they've lost in this group so far to heat and complexity. It seems like they're rising to the occasion against the European opponents. I know that includes heat, but obviously
there's a lot invested in this round for Ence. A lot of cash. Losing this gives Astralis a little bit more breathing room in this second half. They need some kind of result. Run boost in middle to dodge any kind of damage of someone peeking.
Oh.
Doesn't really work.
No, that's damaging. Damages the ego as much as... Ooh! Scout, nice shot back from Sunpias, though Farley goes down. This is now a 5-on-3 in favor of Ence. Hang on, eco is possible.
And these shots happen at like distance before Astralis could really gain even any control off of it, so they haven't really even found any advantage to kind of press. Diha's at the back of platform with the scout. There is a Molotov in the hands of Glaive, but he's in middle with the bomb. That's a bit sketchy. Does have a smoke to work with. Xyp9x and Blame F just going to challenge for the moment, try and keep Diha pinned down.
Flash and then drop, though. Oh, they're outside of the lane. Don't fall off that box just yet.
Look at the time.
He's still going to call that, though. He's called they're not going catwalk, guys. Get ready. Oh, and they lost the one.
No, because look at Volda. He evacuated the bomb site as well. He went into the tunnels. Oh,
this is a huge problem. That one kill. They got Dia down. The one kill. They had the information. You're absolutely right. He sees they don't go catwalk, and they still give it up.
Oh no, I just don't think they called it in time to pull everyone back. Blame F going to be back platform with an AK-47 against a MAC-10 and a CZ. Good luck.
I think that's a misread as well. I think they expected Madden to take the fight and lock them in the tunnels. I don't know if they'll matter that much. They've got AKs, they're going to look for trades, but the SMG's trying to farm away some money, and so too the CZ-75. Didn't go catwalk, they found themselves in the doghouse, Jason.
Wow, 3 versus 5 win. The pressure in...
Wow.
Farlig's in the pit. Still a scout up on Sunpias. We've seen this before.
Sunpias sneaking out, looking for it. He can't get it.
They're going to shift into a catwalk defense. Catwalk presence from Madden, and Sunpias is there in support as well for the angle, but it doesn't look like they're going to get too much attention. Wall of smoke still put up. Config is the only one here.
Snappy looking for a shot. Some sort of luck through that smoke. He's not going to get it. They've lost Dia already as well. Xyp9x is somehow alive on 2. Config, just making noise at this point, just trying to find an opening, get the CTs into a vulnerable position. The smokes are fading though, and this is a bit early for the cross. Put Snappy in a prime position, he's able to fade away as well. They can't capitalize. Config can't even go over the top because he's face down from catwalk, and Ence finally looking like they have a hold on a site, but it's not done just yet. There's still 2 remaining on the ramp. Smoke as well, up close. If they go for the reverse elevator, yeah, dead. Oh, the headshot too late. Glaive had to go for the reload. Madden got the shot in return. Good call from Ence.
Feels like a straw.
Smoke is so high up on top of the catwalk. Oh, he saw the top. Farlick saw the top of his head.
You'd hope so.
Yeah, well, definitely does. Look at that. Goes forward. I know he's there. I know it. Takes his time, makes no mistake, and puts Madden in the grave.
Yeah, Madden way overexposed there. Oh, there's a gap in that smoke too. I don't know if Snappy realizes it, but if he tries and make that cross, he's going to be a freebie.
Xyp9x got caught out a few times in this position in the first half. He's going to go down again, and luckily Glaive is up to the task of Rectifying the situation, avenging his teammate.
I'm gonna calm it down from here. Slow down the pace. Config and Blame F in upper dark. Farlig with the bomb in cave, looking for anyone to re-aggress out towards long. He's got his op trained on the position. Glaive in supportless, looking for mid pushes. They're gonna use utility to kind of show that they're setting up a long take. Config and Blame F are making their move just now. They're hoping that would have pulled a rotation away. Little do they know, all three players of Ence are on the A bomb site already.
Me too. Goddamn race cars.
No, I think that was an intelligent purchase.
I do. I actually do. Okay? I can prove to you. All right. I'll show you the business model, Jason. Flash covering off the cat corner. Glaive still not convinced that it's completely open, but he at least gets around the first part of the chicane. They'll hold before they cut the rest of the chicken. Maybe another 5 seconds. But no yoke about going middle right now as Vault is going to find Glaive fall away. Dia waiting, finding Config. Patient, but just above the head of Zippix. Doesn't matter that he got left alive because he couldn't get the rifle set toward the doors. Blame F can. Jumping in, he'll go down to Dia as well. It's Farlig that's going to find that kill, but he's unaware completely that Madden has made his way into the closet.
Yeah, Madden snuck in that whole time, very patiently. Nice, easy kill at the end of the day.
All they're trying to find a better position toward middle. Bit of a utility, good find. Takes out Zippix. Glaive already at the doorway, gets shut out. Config, though, is going to barge through. Ooh. And
Blame
now
F.
with Blame F lurking, this could be huge.
This position is everything. One coming down mid, two in CT spawn. Config is out of the B bomb site as well. They are going to win or lose this round based off this mid fight, based off Blame F or Config. Blame F not looking, wrong direction. Config's just got to tuck in and hope and pray they don't check.
Shot, Config finding it, Snappy down. He's stuck in the corner. He's going to go down to Thea, but he's given Farlig the information that both are coming from middle.
Bullets.
That's a tough one. Both coming from middle. He's got the first. Has to go to the pistol, and he's got to use time as his friend in this situation, or does he?
What?
He pops out with a Glock to take down some Pius. It's 14-10.
No. Everyone else for Astralis towards long A. Huddled behind a smoke. Again, a little gap in that smoke. Snappy's not challenging it. As it fades. Alda in support with the M4. Snappy's just there to soften him up. Zippix gonna lead the way. 13 kills on him. Ooh, first shot is that of Snappy. Are they gonna be ready? Here's Valda. Steps up next. Oh, Blame F almost got it. Long corner is held in. Just as Farlig moves, there goes the peak. Oh dear. Oh no, the backstab.
Massive. Even it's sketchy now because he gets far enough away. Dia's gonna get the bomb down. Config already inside of the site though. They don't know that he's there, but it's one of those ones where you almost wish he got the shot. He's still chasing it, and the longer he chases it, the bigger threat it might be. But Farlig is aware it's coming through the door. Config gets him in time, but they spot the EWP, and that bomb still resides in lower tunnels. And I think Config's making the right play to go back through B rather than come through a choke point he knows is going to be contested.
Oh, this is huge. Config has to win this. This is everything. Dia holding strong around the pillar. Config's got it. Slides into it. B bomb site is open. They've got one smoke. That's on Farlig. He's tossing it out for the door right now. They cannot cross because Sun Pius has it. No kit either on the inside. They've got utility, but it's got to be quick. It's got to be efficient.
They'll close the gap. They know they have to. Sun Pius will smoke further in the door as well to convince them that he's walked in that direction. He still might. Farlig. Bomb not planted. 13 seconds. That's why they're forcing the issue. Config spots it, but he can't get the shot. And now Farlig has to play up close with the AWP, and Sun Pius is better at it.
Can you believe it? Sun Pius picks up the retake way quicker than Astralis expected. My word. The entire round in the hands of Sun Pius. He even manages... Farlig takes the first shot. He ignores it and grabs Config. And Farlig can do nothing after that. It's Astralis who are forced back to pistols. But again, remember, this is Ence just working so hard just to stay in this game. 14-11. They really have not been able to close this past a 3-round lead. Deuces.
Oh, Blame F, that's a lovely shot to start it off, so... Even though they're on pistols, keep this economy equal and level by getting guns out of their hands.
Ooh, Farlick might be a little bothered that nobody took that fight from lower middle. He had him frozen out in the open, Madden. But look at, oh my lord, config, that's quick. Look at the rotation. Everyone shifted to middle and B. Everyone evacuated this bomb site, and now it's way exposed. Blame F as one of his classic late long lurks.
Yeah, he's too long, he's too late. It's just a 3-on-3. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do about this bomb going down. His teammates are calling now, get on the move, buddy. Get there, get to middle, do anything you can. Madden is doing everything he can. He goes back out, grains of rice. He'll find, ooh, I was gonna say twice, but only once. Zipic's able to hold it, and it is Valda versus 2. Blamef did get in the mix, but a little bit late, as we said. Valda, is he gonna back off this?
You don't save this, surely.
He has no kit. He is, he's saving it. He's gonna concede map point.
Oh, do you save that? Oh.
I think you have to go.
The no kit is the big thing. I mean, it's hard to be too critical of it, but it feels like, yeah, with map point 1v2, and you're on catwalk ready to go, but you can understand it. Without a kit, they can just toy with you, and there's no kits on the ground anywhere nearby as well. Nothing was on the ramp on any of the dead bodies, nothing on catwalk to pick up on his pathway in. So blamef opens it up with a deagle shot, and Config picks up the op from Sumpius and wins everything else after that. Disgusting round. That's got to be so heartbreaking for Ence.
Wow, okay. Yeah, he did everything to hold on, to keep the money close, to finally win around and break that economy, and then you give it right back. And it is now series point for Astralis. Config's already through the door at long as well. That'll be anticipated, and they go looking for it, but Madden doesn't realize the AK was absolutely at the ready. Config is looking sharp this game. 23 kills, I would argue he's had the greatest impact, though.
Yep, playing like he really wants to win, Matt.
That's usually how you should play, Jason. Maybe that's the problem with, your career.
Oh, too soon.
Is it? How long has it been, Jason?
Too soon. Well, Astralis saw some presence at long that they didn't like, so they're going to bail out. Out mid we go. Plenty of smokes to obscure their cross. Farlick going to be safe with the bomb. Into upper dark we go. Glaive is going to lurk over by Xbox. Going to be really tough for Ence to cross back, and again, no kit, so they have to go for this. But Astralis looking like they're going to take the series.
Oof, Valda, good find on blamef through the smoke as he was trying to get in position in middle to cut off rotations. Glaive is in a similar situation, though, as he's already inside of the underpass in the lower tunnels.
There's a Molotov on Zipic still.
Valda at the door. Gonna have to bust it down. Can knock all he wants, but the answer's there. It's just Dia. He's been sharp, especially in the first half. He's going to try and do better, but he can't. Zipic's with all three to close it out. 16-11. Astralis are going to take the series. They put themselves 2-2. They're working their way back into a group in which they've been upset twice.
Working their way back into shape as well. Remember, this play from Farlick in this Group C has been fantastic. Finally, they're getting the op impact that they'd like from him, and it is showing off.